Oh, hello there, BFF type friends and associates. It's me, Corinne, here again to report on the last month of life. Well, of being alive. Not the last month as in the last month that will ever happen, but this last month, the one that just happened. You know what I mean? So, to start things off, here are the kittens. As you can see, they've gotten huge. They're all around 5 pounds now, which is crazy, and they're halfway towards being adults, which is really exciting. They're all being very cute all the time, and none of them have worms anymore, so they get to live in the same room, which is a very nice day for me, and for Drew, and for Pouhka, and for the cats, and for everyone, and especially for you guys. Just kidding, it's probably more for us than for you, sorry. Yeah, I only have a little bit of video of Zucchini in this set because for some reason she wasn't feeling like being on camera very much, and I respect her boundaries. I think that's a pretty important part of parenthood, even cat parenthood, okay? Maybe especially cat parenthood now that I think about it. That was Scrunch heading around. This is Acorn, and maybe Scrunch had some more Acorn, some more Zucchini up on my shoulder where she loves to be most of all. And yeah, they're just having fun, attacking each other, learning how to be cats. Zucchini is really getting the hang of this cat thing. She used to just want to be a person like us, but now she understands about how much biting is too hard and when you should or shouldn't climb someone like they're a tree. As you can see, she's got it pretty much figured out here with Drew. She's the most likely one of all the kittens to want to be in our arms, which is really sweet, but she's also wild and isn't so sure about being petted all the time. So yeah, we're still figuring out how to make things work with Pouhka and the kittens, but it's getting better every day. And yeah, they're really loving exploring the space and getting to know our house and us, and it's just really fun to have these guys as part of the family, and I wanted to give you some time to catch up with them and see them being cute every day. So here you go. They're cute every day. Also, Beansprout was definitely in there sometime, but I just didn't mention her. But we love her. We really do. We do. Alright, back to business. So, I wanted there to be a lot of segments in this video, but then grad school has been kicking me in the buns. So instead you get like 3 segments or something, which is pretty exciting anyway. So in addition to having cats, we also ate food over the past month or so, if you can believe it. You probably ate food too. I hope you did. And if you didn't, try and make that your goal for this next year, okay? This next month, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Grad school's been really fun. I thought this semester would be a lot easier than last semester, but it turns out it's just as difficult. Maybe more. So ha ha ha, ho ho, he, ha, hey. Yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. I've been going to school, I started a couple jobs on campus, so I'm pretty much busy every second of every day of my life. And that's nice, except for the fact that I'm really tired and dragging along. I'm hoping that given time I will start to adjust, and at least my on-campus jobs are pretty chill, so I can do homework there, which I think will end up being helpful in the long run. I'm just trying to make sure that the time when I'm at home is time I can spend resting as much as possible. This particular day I decided that I wanted to make a chowder, a seafood chowder, and that was really delicious, honestly. And I started the whole thing by making a quick dashi with some shrimp shells that I had and some furikake, nope, that's not right, some seaweed and some mushrooms and like a couple other dried things. And then yeah, I started making the chowder and it turned out really delicious. As you can see, it's not really turning out yet. This is the early parts. Oh, I put some butternut squash in it this time. Or actually, I don't know what kind of squash it was, but it was some sort of squash that we got in our farm share because I wanted to use it. And so I put it in here, even though I had never had a squash in a soup like this. But I didn't have carrots, so it kind of took that place pretty easily, which was nice. I actually invested in one of those tripod thingies that let your camera sit less awkwardly over your pot, but as you can see, it hadn't come yet when I made this video, so you're at a weird angle. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know, we've just been trying to make things work this January. I feel like this year is so weird and last year was so weird, and I'm trying to be hopeful for the future and trying to help people out as much as I can. It feels like sometimes as much as I can isn't even close to as much as I want to. So I don't know. I hope that things start turning around, and I hope that you guys are doing okay and that you're doing what you can to help the people in your community, because sometimes that's about the best place we can start. Don't you think? I think so. I find hanging art to be one of the most helpful things I can do to start making our house feel like our home, but I also find it to be one of the most difficult things to get myself to do. I think I have this idea in my head that it's going to take a really long time, and that scares me from doing it, and so then I don't do it, and then my house feels sad and I feel sad, and I act like I don't know why my house feels sad and I feel sad, but really why is because I haven't hung any art and it feels like the walls are just blank and boring and horrible. So yeah, I'm working on that now. This is only like 6 months or something like that into living in this house, and I've actually hung a little bit now, so I'm kind of proud of that. Also, this mobile is so cute. We got it in Korea and I love it, and I think it looks so cute in this space. Yeah, I don't know. I think getting some art hung up in our little house makes it start to feel like I can tell that it's my house when I walk in the door. That's not to say that I can't tell that I'm in my house when I walk in the door and it's blank, but I hope in general my house doesn't feel dreary and horrible and boring. That's not actually something that I like in a house. Maybe it's something you like in a house, and that's okay. You're allowed to like whatever you want to like in a house. But for me, in my house, we're gonna like what we like in my house, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I hope so. One of my favorite little things to do is to get this little knick-knack holder set up. I think it's so cute, and there's so much room to put little things, and I have so many little things. So I spent some time putting this together and trying to make it look as good as I could. I found myself changing my mind about what was as good as it could as time passed, but sometimes that's how it is, and sometimes I have to see how things look before I can decide how I want them to look. Anyway, I put this space together and I think it looks really cute, and it's always so surprising to me how quickly my house starts feeling more comfortable and welcoming and exciting when I have things put up around it and get to celebrate what I love. So I don't know, I'm just so happy to have you guys around, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I'll see you next week and that you have a good one. Actually, next month. Let's do next month so I have time to make a video, alright? Cool. See ya! Bye!